Hello, friend. Welcome to Shepherd My Heart. Today, I want to share some scripture that talks about what happens when God hears my cry. I'll be reading Psalm 118, verses 1 through 19, and verses 31 through 36. I love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. My God, my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised, and I am saved from my enemies. And this is where we begin to hear what's happening. The cords of death encompassed me, the torrents of destruction assailed me. The cords of Sheol entangled me, the snares of death confronted me. If this is where you are today and you are feeling that overwhelming something happening in your life that you just can't seem to get above, this is what God says in verse 6. In my distress, I called upon the Lord to my God. I cried for help. From his temple, he heard my voice, and my cry to him reached his ears. Then the earth reeled and rocked. The foundations also of the mountains trembled and quaked because he was angry. Smoke went up from his nostrils and devouring fire from his mouth. He bowed the heavens and came down. Thick darkness was under his feet. He rode on a cherub and flew. He came swiftly on the wings of the wind. He made darkness his covering, his canopy around him, thick clouds dark with water. Out of the brightness before him, hailstones and coals of fire broke through his clouds. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the Most High uttered his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. And he sent out his arrows and scattered them. He flashed forth lightnings and routed them. Then the channels of the sea were seen, and the foundations of the world were laid bare. At your rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of the breath of your nostrils. He sent from on high. He took me. He drew me out of many waters. He rescued me from my strong enemy and from those who hated me. For they were too mighty for me. They confronted me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my support. He brought me out into a broad place. He rescued me because he delighted in me. For who is God but the Lord, and who is a rock except our God? The God who equipped me with strength and made my way blameless. He made my feet like the feet of a deer and set me secure on the heights. He trains my hands for war so that my arms can bend a bow of bronze. You have given me the shield of your salvation, and your right hand supported me. Your gentleness made me great. You gave a wide place for my steps under me, and my feet did not slip. This is the God who wants us. I don't always get it right. When I talk about despair, fear, wondering if he sees me, I am walking through that. You and I, we walk together. I am learning to lean on his word. The word is alive. I am 59 years old and have been reading the Bible all my life. But God still reveals things I had not noticed before because I'm in a different place. I am growing in relationship with him, learning to love and to be loved. Sometimes we want to take the pen from God's hand and write our own story because we don't like the way he is writing it. Jesus is saying, put the pen down. Learn to live in the story I have written for you. It will have pain, sorrow, grief, but it will also have joy unspeakable and full of glory. Perfect love casts out fear. Not just that he loves us perfectly, which he does, but that we love Him perfectly. When my husband Mark and I are at odds, we remind ourselves we are battle buddies and we love each other. The enemy is without, and we unite to fight the one who would try to separate us. So we must come to a point when we make a decision, not based on circumstances or emotions, but based on truth, that God is in love with us and He fights for and with us. I know what it looks like not to be able to feel God's love. I had built walls around my heart as a defense mechanism. One day at church, a woman came up to me and said, "I see Jesus kissing you all over your face." I said to God, "What good is it if I can't feel it?" And Jesus began removing the bricks. And today I can say I feel His love and His presence. Learn to love His word. Spend time in worship, letting Him sit with you in your grief. Sometimes just being with Him, and be in community. This is how we learn to grow in His love, learn to love ourselves and love others. Give Him your today. Let Him love you today. Know Him today and trust Him with your tomorrow. God bless you as you grow in His love.